Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the letter. So, I got a story. So, like, yesterday or the day before, I had noticed there was a very tiny little black spider on my desk. And I'm like really tiny, like a grain of sand small. Like, it looked like a flea small. And I'm like, okay, that's a real small spider, but okay. And then I noticed there were more. And I have come to the conclusion, since I've seen about 20 others, that, baby spiders have infested in my studio. Infested my studio. But not just my studio, my desk. I think they have hatched, a spider, a mama spider somewhere, God knows where it is, decided to hatch some eggs either on my lamp, right here, or in the corner, or somewhere. There are cobwebs everywhere. I don't dust. A mother spider decided, hey, this looks like a good neighborhood to raise kids. And here we are. And every once in a while, I look over and there are like 3 baby spiders just crawling about. Now, what does one do about this? Like, there are poison for ants. And there's, like, stuff for big spiders. But what do you do about baby spiders? I mean, they're not bothering me. I guess they could just kind of hang out until they decide to grow up and move out. I could raise them. I could raise these baby spiders. I could raise them to be good boys. I'm gonna raise these baby spider guys. I'm raising these baby spiders. Anyway, welcome back. I'll name them later. I've killed about 5, though, so rest in peace, my children, I guess. Just... God damn. Alright, let's continue. We left off on Marianne, right there. Marianne. And I'm out of breath out of that story. Damn. If anybody has names, suggestions for the baby spiders, I'm sure there's about over 200 of them. So, I won't mind naming them, whatever you decide. I'm looking around and I don't see any anymore. Oh god. Did they hear I was gonna be their new mother and they're like, oh god, no. Run. Be free. Alright. That was a great story time. I'm glad we had it. Also, we got some anime girls in the background here. Don't know who they are, but damn. The numbers are so little on the top of my screen, and they glare at me with such intensity that I can just hear their accusations. What are we talking about, though? I'm late for a night out with the girls, yes, but I have a perfectly good excuse. Jeez! I had no idea she was like this. Considering I didn't follow typical office hours, they can't really expect me to be able to just go as I please at 5:30 on the dot. No one's bitching at you, girl, damn! The client is first and foremost my priority. Also, oh, that doesn't, there we go. I have one of those chocolate calendar thingies for Christmas, and I just wanted to tell you, because I have to move it, because it's in my way. Oh, it fell. Alright, that's fine. You live there now. I have to sit tight when my personal assistant, Chris, tells me we have a big one coming up and that I shouldn't miss this one. He knows a lot more on the who's who and the what's what when it comes to these socialites, and trust that judgment call. Who's Chris, though? I really don't have time for rich people, their drama, their politics. I'm sorry, but looking at this apartment, I don't think you have any right to talk. Dude. You have a wall that's an entire window. You can't come to me and say, rich people. Excuse me? Girl, you have an entire wall hanging of anime girls. Who do you think you are, though? These sort who were born with silver spoons in their mouths and who were used wagging their silver tongues about. Who were used to, sorry. I let him handle the negotiating with them for the most part. Why else would I have hired him? Man, what is she, what? Who are these people? I see another one right here. Who? I need to know. But he told me I received a message about it an hour ago.
Now, if only he has the full shilling when it comes to the time.
I need someone to take away one of these drinks. I have 3 drinks and I need someone to take it away from me. I got no desk. I got none. I got nothing. I got nowhere to put my hands. My hands are just up in the air. What the fuck do I do? Take a sip of this. This is what I'll do. Come on, I have a social life too, you know, to an extent. Same, sort of. Same. Pressing my head against the table, I try to stave off the oncoming headache when the notification for a new email pops up. All I'm expecting is, hey, this looks like a good project I found. Go send them a design. Or something like that, really. That's how it often goes. Even with these rich, jammy clients who heard of me from their equally rich, jammy friends, I'm out of breath. I can't expect them to hire me right off the bat. Which is all well and good and reasonable. We figure out what they want, send them my portfolio, my drafts for their projects, my rates, and hope for the best. Big client, don't babysit. Who? Oh, right, the cat. I forgot she has a cat. This is a big client, Marianne. I'll babysit. I cannot remember how to pronounce it. I'll babysit Puss Puss for you. Excuse me. Just please take this one project. I promise this person is huge in Luxembourg. Mr. Parker, this is a formal request to secure the service of Marianne Nicole, hereinafter called the designer, as authorized by Hannah Wright, and hereafter called the client, for interior design work at Ermengarde Mansion, Luxembourg, LX18ORF. Wait, what? Are they checking if I'm a robot? United Kingdom. The client hopes to have the designer there for 21st October, Friday, with the time pending. God, I think I'm seeing baby spiders now. Like, I saw something moving in the corner of my eye. That or I'm just going crazy. I choose the latter. There it is! I see one! I see you, Jimmy. Go bed, it's late. But as I open the mail and see what I've been requested by the client specifically, well, I certainly didn't expect that, and it's pretty straightforward, too. You're boring me. Oh! This message is from Johannes! Johann is... Whatever. Anyone else would probably be excited. They'd be working with the Hannah Wright, because she's popular for some goddamn reason. She's just one of those rich socialites that everybody loves to talk about, no matter how hard I try to tune such nonsense out. Just gotta block them. Just gotta block them Twitter dudes. Block them Twitter dudes. It would have been enough for me to reply reply in affirmative to Chris and leave. But he has never pleaded for me to take a project before. We've worked with big personalities in the past, celebrities, bankers, oh my god, not bankers, and even a few politicians. My PA had been indifferent about those. So the question bounced about my skull before I spy one of the email attachments. Oh look! No one gives a shit. The Wright Hotel last Wednesday. Our local billionaire couple, Luke and Hannah Wright, announced the donation of 2.5 million, I assume that's pounds, to help Luxembourg refugee... Blah, blah, blah. Save the children. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm done. A newspaper clipping from the Luxembourg Daily Business News section boasting the headline, Wright Enterprise donate 2.5 million bullshits. It certainly caused quite a stir back then. Man, they have a lot of shits to give. Apparently they had help invited businessmen and socialites everywhere in the guise of it being some big business announcement. I am
2.5 mil,
so good.
And an expensive looking party to boot. These people sure know how to throw their money around.
Just whip it around. Not that I should be so callous. They're going to do a lot of good and help community of people with those pounds. She's just so salty about rich people. She's worse than I am. I, of all people, shouldn't criticize such acts whether they were for show or not. At the very least, I know they'll be able to pay my rates. With the headline out of the way, however, I find myself staring at the picture that came along with the clipping. Because, wow. Here I am, expecting a sour old woman in a blazer and skirt. That's like my inner me. That's my inner me, just a grumpy old lady that wants to be rich. But the woman that was plastered on the front page looked like she belonged on the front page of an entertainment section, or even, if I'm to be crass, as a pinup for a glamour. Whoa. Okay, I'll be real here. A man's magazine. Men's magazine. Not just one man. Men. She sure knows how to rock that dress. Have you seen her boobs, though? Wait. Her hair, her eyes, her lips. She can't be her. So far. So far, I am pinning Marianne as just gay as all hell. And yeah, yes. And at the time, she is her, only several years older. Did I read that right? At the same time, she looks just like... No, come on. Mac. The world is full of pretty blondes. It's just a coincidence. Is she lesbian? Excuse me? Am I right? With a shake of my head, I snap out of it and reach out for my phone when it buzzes, nearly falling off my chair in the process. Hello! Dude, that chair though, you need, who's this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by so many things in her room. Also, what is her computer plugged into? Nothing. There is no power cord. There is nothing. That's pure hatred for the rich right there. That's what that's running off of. This electricity, pure hatred for the rich. It'll also be on the other line, but the very people waiting for me.
Oh, piss. I'm so sorry, Cam. I'm on my way.
Piss. That's what I say. Yet I still don't move from my chair, face flushed and heart racing. I can only stare until I can will myself to reply that, yes, I'm accepting this assignment. And it takes even more time for me to just close the image, shut down the computer, and leave. Even then, it has already burned its image into my head, no matter how much I wish it would disappear. It makes me eager for the alcoholic in me to come out and party. Eager for the alcohol and the company. It makes me eager for anything that can help me forget. It's a good thing that the nearest pub is just a hop, skip, and a jump from here. That seems like a lot of work to get to a pub, I'm just gonna say. That's a lot of hopping and skipping, and I don't like it. Girl, you complain about rich people, and you are here? They have barrels in the... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Excuse me, bitch. Like, I gotta learn more about you because, dear, look at the... Sorry. The Galway Shaw, as it's called by those who frequented the place. It's the only decent Irish pub in this country. I knew you were Irish, which reminds me. Bam, bam, bam. July 14th, 30 years old. You don't look a day over 19. I guess. Interior designer, former architect, sure. Irish, Roman Catholic. Okay. Chocolate cats, classical arts, country music, that's my girl, karaoke, board games, video games, anime, and other obscure pop... Excuse me. How dare you? Anime and other obscure pop culture items, and I almost said Yoda. She likes Yoda. Excuse me, though. Obscure? Fuck you, game. You can pretty much tell that someone is new if they call it by its official name, the Crawl Bar. Excuse me? Shut up. My home away from home ever since I moved to Luxembourg. Well, that is when I'm not cooped up in my condo and working away. It has good alcohol, good company, and thank God a saint music. I don't know why I cannot get that word out of my mouth. That name. Crowd favorites like the Bothy Noise, the High Wesleyan Men, and Second Fusion Orchestra are often played. I am so sorry to anybody who likes these. Mostly because I can't pronounce it. I am sorry. I'm Irish. And here I am. I gotta connect with my roots though. I'm not gonna do an Irish accent. I will not. I will not. Not to mention the singing. I love singing. Anyone could just break out into a drinking song, and others in the pub were just wonderful that they'd start singing along. And doing so while intoxicated is the best of ways to go about it, as are all things. Hey, it's a win-win as long as I don't puke in the middle of the chorus and as long as I can get home in one piece at the end of the day. Don't count on it. And tonight is karaoke night. My belly button itches. There we go. Itch that belly button, girl. What better time than to try and sing all my worries away? That's what my intoxicated brain tells me. No, that's what May tells you. May is your...
ghost of guilt and sorrow remembers who I am.
Damn.
And in the prison of my heart, I
Damn.
was my only slave.
Really wish you got the backtracking to that, though. Imagine what that sounds like with the real music and not this shit in the background. But drinking only reminds me of my home, and the thought of home makes me think of her. You are... I knew it.
But in the depths of my cold soul, I'll leave the burden and despair.
Jesus Christ. It makes me nauseous. It sickens me that the smallest reminder of her can cause me such grief. Stop with the pronouns and give me a name.
I'll fight for what's worth fighting for.
I hate this music in the background while she's singing.
Forget the fear, forget the rest.
Why are you doing me dirty like this, game? I want to hear the entire song. Of course, that might just be the booze. Any other day I would have scolded myself for drinking so much. Where are your friends at, though?
I lied to the Lord, I lied to myself, I lied to you and everyone I care, until there were no more lies to tell.
Can I please? Will you please? But I already have a client and we'll be having our first little meet and greet in a few days.
Cowardice is easier than being
What's going on?
brave, but at last I found the strength I lost to sing my love letter to you.
Girl. Girl, though.
'Cause people can lie, but my lone heart beats true.
Girl. Girl, though. Why? Why ain't you doing anime covers on YouTube, though? Imagine. Girl. I want to at least enjoy this night, get over the hangover tomorrow, and return to being a prim and proper professional after. Fuck that. No. No. Although... Is this like what half of the people I meet in real life are like? They're like normal on the outside, and then this comes out when they're alone. That I've been cheated.
That song was for Cam, our lucky bride to be.
Cam?
So give her hand, Galway shawl.
Okay. Considering the state I'm in, one can excuse my smug grin as cheers and applause rise among the pub's patrons. You mean all three of them? Yeah. Yeah. Because possibly off-key public singing aside, I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. And that's a good reason as any to belt out in front of these strangers. With good drinks and good friends, there's nowhere else I'd rather be tonight. And I forget for a short while. Man, she got
And
some
that
deep
song
troubles.
was brought to you by Marianne McCullough, everyone!
Yo.
A round of applause!
Yo. If I had friends this good looking, I'd be gay too. Look at her. She's a, your friends are models. What's going on? Excuse me? What kind of person is she? Hates the rich, is rich. Has friends that are literally models. Maybe not bitches. Who knows? They might be. Look at that fucking ring, though. Oh, dear. Haruna. Jeez.
That was so good. You rock, Marianne.
Oh, please stop. You're just saying that.
Have another beer.
You know neither of us can hold a tune, Marianne.
Why does your voice sound familiar, though?
A toast to our shameless drunk singer. May your drinks forever flow and your notes be ever lovely.
That thing would
If anyone deserves a toast tonight, that's Cam. Finally sealed the deal after 3 years, eh?
I wouldn't seal the deal after 10 years. The fuck?
Read them and wait, bitches.
I really don't know how to feel about any. I don't know what's going on. Kamala's Camel. Just joking. Diamond engagement ring gleams as she holds it up for the world to see. Everybody else in the bar is like, we really don't give a shit. We'll see your husband in about 5 months. She has reason to be proud. 3 years of living together and her boyfriend finally asked her the big question. Damn. Obviously she said yes.
Don't get too attached to that ring or the one after, sweetie. I was wearing a wedding ring not so long ago and look at where I am.
Traded it for a cigarette.
But enough of me being a downer. Cheers to a happy engagement!
There's always that one person at either an engagement party or a bachelorette party that's gonna be like, girl, I used to have a husband. I used to be married, but then, men. Of course, if something like Haruna's divorce were to happen, I'd be there for Kim, because we're BFFs though. Just as Kim had been there for me, acting more than just my yoga instructor. I can't be happier for my— Of course she's a model. She's a yoga instructor. They have to be models. Happy for my friend right now.
Cheers!
Cheers! Hold on! Oh, God, don't spill any. There we go, cheers. That was a water bottle hitting an Arizona tea can. Tea can? Arizona iced tea.
Cheers!
Well, we both will be there for Cam, won't we? Haruna and I. That's a weird name. It's been a real bad year for her ever since her divorce. She's such a nice person, even loaning me money to open a studio, and she didn't deserve what her husband had pulled. I'll fight him! What'd he do? I'm happy she's smiling again and pigging out like she used to. I think we've all missed our Japanese firecracker. Woohoo! So many nationalities here. No wonder that's her name. We met in yoga class, something I had joined to keep myself in shape and, well, honestly, so that I could make friends when I had moved to Luxembourg. I could do yoga, but I don't think I could move like that. Clearly it worked like a charm. And it definitely didn't have anything to do with the fact that I brought along my lucky D20 die with me that first day. No, sir. Oh my god. I love these girls so much. Do they accept you?
What about you, Marianne? You're 30 years old and you still haven't got yourself a man.
She don't need a man.
And you guys know I have a very busy schedule.
Oh, she's
I don't
angry.
have time for that.
Snap.
Oh, come on! That's a lame excuse and you know it! You need a man who'll take care of you and you need it now!
No?
Maybe some hunk who'll be your house hubby while you rake in the dough.
Sure. Wow.
I'm quite capable of taking care of myself. Who needs a Mr. Right?
I don't need Luke either. Wait, what?
Hey, look at me. I'm Marianne McCullough, a lawful neutral cleric with 9 points in wisdom and 8 in charisma, but I can't get myself a date.
You stop that right now at the fight. Oh, girl, you can't just bust that. She's drunk. I mentioned druids and demons once. Once they don't even know the rules or understand what numbers mean. And I certainly am not some sort of holy person. I'm a far cry from a miracle worker, and I barely have the willpower to fight off demons, especially my own. I gotta adjust my butt in my chair.
Maybe she isn't looking for a Mr. Right, but a Mrs. Right.
I thought you were my friends, though.
Oh, my Marianne, we still love you even if you're in the closet.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
That would explain some things.
Stop it!
How do you know you don't have a ring anymore? Maybe you two can be together and I don't have to worry about my best girls being alone.
Quick fix, I like it.
What are you on about? There's nothing to explain.
Just keep trying. But the more I deny, the louder they tease until the other people in the pub start to watch. That doesn't help at all when Haruna drapes her arm over my shoulder and leans in. Kiss me, babe.
Will I be all yours then? Will you be making me feel like a woman?
Oh, okay. What? I know that they're just kidding around, but this does make me feel comfortable in the slightest. So when Kamala notices my silence and Haruna sees the expression on my face, they stop. And when the awkward air settles over us, the rest of the pub goes back to whatever they were doing before the whole thing ever happened. They probably won't even remember it when they wake up with a massive hangover anyway.
Sorry.
Should be.
Me too.
Hey, no hard feelings, right?
I raise my glass. They smile. We drink. Shh. We drink. There's no need to say more. We're all definitely far too drunk tonight, and here you are with a full glass. Eventually the fun times end. It's a weekday after all. With Haruna being a nurse, she still has to get ready for her next shift. Now? No! Not nurse, no! That's like being a taxi driver and just, alright, gotta go cart people around for the rest of the night. Kim also has a loving fiance waiting for her at home and really didn't have to make a fuss about having left some buns in the oven when she took off her. Wait, what? Some buns in the oven. The fuck does that mean? Does it mean cooking or does it mean the other thing? I understand. I don't. I was the one who insisted, who was determined to get pissed drunk anyway. Moving to the bar, I sit. Go home, alone at last. Fuck. Fuck. In light of this horrible face that I am seeing, I'm gonna end this here. Might need a drink myself. I'll see you guys next time then. Say goodbye to the baby spiders. Bye bye, baby spiders.